All right, so this video is regards to, can I reuse metals? So it depends. Are the metals glued together? So what do I mean by glued together? So if these were your metals and you have a bunch of them and they're overlapping halfway or whatever, and you're move to 2 rows and you have glue on them, they're probably going to have some adhesive stuff on there you don't want it to be shown when you have moved to 2 rows. So that's one big thing I ask about. The other one being is when if that's not a factor and you want to reuse them, when you're trying to remove them from one another, the backings are glued. So some companies will use glue and stuff just to make sure that their metals don't come undone, which makes it very difficult. And what happens when you do that is the fabric will stretch, and then instead of it just seeing all red, you'll see white in there from you pulling to try and reuse it. And obviously you can't redo that. So I want you guys to know about that. If you guys are asking the questions, you guys are curious about saving yourselves money, because that's what this whole thing is about, is you guys to do all this stuff yourself, save you guys yourself some money. So that should hopefully answer your guys' question about can I reuse the metals. So if you do find yourself being able to reuse the metals, highly recommend removing whatever backing they have on there. From my experience, doing this for a long time, is not all companies utilize the same height on their backing. They just fit them to whatever they're doing, right? So if mine are this height and this width, it's not going to be the same as Metals of America or whoever else is going to be doing, okay? You guys leave it on there and you guys try mounting it with your backing on there. And theirs, you're going to get excess. So what do I mean by excess? You might get like 1/8 of an inch that's going to be hanging over, then you're going to have to trim it prior to wrapping the fabric over the mounting bar, which obviously you're going to have to cut beforehand, otherwise it's going to create a bulge. Otherwise, you're instead of having a straight line across the top of the mounting bar, it's going to go like this. It's just going to look weird, but that's why I recommend you guys just remove the other backing on there. That way it all looks good.